Okay, oh, can we talk about something today that a lot of people throw into the, back of the class? They throw it like it's very irrelevant and it's not important. And this particular topic today, we're going to be calling forth our husbands. People should come forward. Very important because you're the first contact. You're the SOS. Now be the first, lifeline in this matter before we call the, relatives, before we call in-laws, what we call siblings and friends and family and whatever. But we're going to scream, husbands, please come and stand on the front line because I feel like this particular topic concerns you a lot. Yeah. And what are we talking about today? Who's going to guess? If you can guess very fast, you're gonna earn 5K. Okay. PPD. PPD, that's what we call the postpartum depression. Now, postpartum, as you know, is after birth. That's another word for it. So after birth. Now, this is a very, 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 very reoccurring, rampant situation. It's not scarce at all. People always feel like, oh, it's a thing that's not doesn't really happen. Doesn't really happen. It's not that much in vogue. It doesn't really happen. Our women, African women, are very strong. Nigerian women, very strong women, oh, very strong. They don't feel all these things. That's why we can do them anything, anyhow. They'll take it. They're strong women. Ah, woman strong past man, oh. Not in this regard. Yeah, I can beat my chest and tell you for a fact that 90% of women that have given birth at that initial stage where they just gave birth, and then the reality dawns that they are done with the third trimester and that they have entered the fourth. In fact, this is part of the package that comes with the fourth trimester. The fourth trimester is the first 3 months after you give birth to your lovely, beautiful gifts from God. Yes. Now, you're going to be faced with the reality of the after effect of that whole process. The shock that your body gets to go through and the way that your body is reacting to the shock. Some people react better, some people not so great. Do you understand? So, at this point, this is where a lot of women fall off the wagon. I say 90%. I'm not exaggerating. A lot. A lot. But you know why people don't really talk about it and women don't really open their mouth up to say, see the way I'm feeling? It is because they have been able to, make us keep short when it has to do with that particular part of life. They make it look like if you complain about how you feel now, you're being too dramatic. Yeah, some of you people want to try to, maybe pacify us by saying, "Oh, you understand that you just give birth, your body is this." You're trying to, tell us by somehow quarreling us. It doesn't work that way. Oh. It doesn't. First of all, you have to understand that even we that are we know the journey, we know what we are going into. But by the time we enter there, the shock would always hit different. When you are faced with the reality, it's a different ballgame entirely. Now, this is where our spouse come in. That's why I say they are the first husbands come and stand because you're the first contact point. You're the first lifeline. You're the one that should keep your eye open like a hawk. Notice what is wrong. Because most times we may not want to talk so that we are not going to be tagged as dramatic. Do you understand? As doing too much. I don't know if you get. So just because your wife may appear very strong, smiling, jumping up and down, it doesn't mean that she doesn't have those moments where she's wondering what is happening. She's looking at herself in the mirror and it's like, God, this is my body. But this body, just a few months ago, I was banging. Is this my boobs? When is it going to go back to normal again? This belly like this, it go ever flat again? Hey, this is stretch mark, Jesus. So there are moments like this that every woman has. Yes, so even those ones that used to wait for 25 years to have children, when they have that child, it's just natural. You're just hit with the impact or the aftermath of the process of the journey, and you're looking for ways to cope. Some people now have to cope in unhealthy ways. But why would you have to cope in unhealthy ways where you have supportive people around you? You see? That's why I'm still shouting, husbands, come forward. You should not be the one. Some of people are the ones that will still use your mouth and say, you know, see John wife. She just born today. The next day she wears jeans, zip am, her belly flat. Why your own still dey like say pikin dey inside? You have to understand that body differs and body reacts differently to the after effect of the pregnancy journey. So you should not be the one making her question, doubt, worry herself. Yes, you shouldn't be the one. In-laws, you're not the ones to start telling her, this is not be disease and you be the first. I beg you. Some people go as far as shaming woman and telling woman that because she did not push a child out, that she has not actually had a real birth. Now that's the height of illiteracy, but let me leave that one for another day. So what am I saying in essence? I'm saying if you have a woman around you that have just given birth, please pay closer attention to her. It's not easy. The shock, the reality that they have to face, the sleepless nights, it can make somebody get delirious. It can make you go crazy. It's not a joke. Do you understand? So you pay attention. Husbands, watch your wives. Tell her nice, encouraging things. Do you understand? Even when she complains, oh, look, I say, I don't worry, is it not you again? Don't worry. Just give yourself a few moments. You come back. Don't worry. Help. Where necessary, help. Give a helping hand. Give her moments to rest, sleep, encourage, talk. Bring up happy moments where we can also have laughters. We don't want to dwell too much on the go that's going up and down. And then before I go, dear sweet new mommy, you just had a child. You just went through an amazing journey and you're back. Remember that it took you 10 months to grow that body to accommodate the child, and the child is out now. So why are you expecting magic to happen in few weeks? Why are you expecting your body to go back in 2 months? It doesn't work that way. So give yourself a realistic time frame. Let me use myself as an example. What I always do, I always use my child's first birthday as a time frame for my recovery. I tell myself that when my baby clocks 1, this and this and this is how I want to be. This is going to be the weight I'll be at. By this time, I give myself realistic goals. So I don't pressure myself. Do you understand? So I don't put too much pressure on myself. So you, mommy, you have to also prepare your mind. You know that this is what you're going to face. Anyhow, you go rugged out. Put your head like that. No, it's all for a good cause. And while at it, don't forget to always speak life into your children every day. What you want them to become, say it. Speak life. And talk to your day. When you wake up in the morning, don't just wake up and begin to move around. Speak. And also be grateful. Don't be too carried away by the shock, the way your body has changed. You now start crying, being sad. Don't do that, so that God will not feel like, oh, did I do bad to give this wonderful woman a child? So yeah, in all, control your emotions. Don't forget to be grateful. Give yourself realistic goals. Don't put yourself under too much pressure to come out perfect. There is always time for everything. The time you're in now, this is your 4th trimester, is to recover and to heal properly. So take your time, mama. You're doing well and you're doing very beautifully awesomely well. I hope I made sense. I hope I've been able to, touch, because I am a mama. I've been there not once, not twice, not thrice, and I totally understand how your mind works, because my mind works like that. But the beautiful thing about this whole situation is that we always have the power to suppress whatever emotions is coming our way. We have the power to choose the way that we go. So rather than get all up in your feelings and begin to throw yourself around, come out of it. You're allowed to be sad for a little while. Me too, I also get sad, but come out of it. You'll be fine. So I don't know who I'm touching this this day. I just wanted to send across this message to let you know that Hey, mama, you're gonna be fine. Everything is okay. Hmm? And you're doing wonderfully well. The aim is for a healthy mommy, a healthy baby. Hmm? And then the both of you grow healthily. So keep at it. You're doing well. And if you have a supportive man, supportive parents, siblings, friends, always try to tell them thank you once in a while. It's not easy. Everybody have whatever it is they are going on with in their lives. It's only your husband that really owes you, not other people. So if you have other people that are also sticking their necks out for you, do not be ungrateful. Do not lash out at them. Don't allow your temper. Somebody's coming to help you. You're getting angry. Leave me. Don't do that. Be nice. Be grateful. Don't forget God. Have an amazing day.